DJI just released the Neo 2 and it's a huge upgrade from the Neo 1. I had a lot of fun testing out this video, so let's check out what's new in today's video. So disclaimer, I did get the Neo 2 sent to me early from DJI, but they're not paying me, so all my opinions are my own. Also, if I miss any features on the Neo 2, I'm very sorry. At the time of recording this video, I was moving across the country, and I didn't have a lot of time to go into detail on every single feature. But let's check out the unboxing of the Neo 2. I received the FlyMark kit with my Neo 2. In the box, you get the 3 intelligent batteries and charger. These batteries are different from the Neo 1, so the Neo 1 batteries can't fit in the Neo 2. I also got the NCR3 controller to fly the drone normally, if you like. 2 spare propeller blades that I ended up having to use one of them in the test flights for this video. The Neo 2 is just a bit bigger than the Neo 1, but has a lot more features inside. The blade guards come pre-installed and are removable if you want to save a little bit of weight. You might have noticed this little screen on the side of the camera, but we'll talk about that later in the video. You might have noticed these little antennas in the back, and that's the digital transmitter module, and that's so you can connect your Neo 2 to your DJI controllers. Without the module, you'll have to use your smartphone to fly the Neo 2. I was really bummed to see that the FlyMark kit didn't come with any travel case at all, but I guess that was to keep the price down. If you are enjoying the video, please help support the channel by giving this video a like and comment down below what drone you're currently flying. And if you want to check out the Neo 2 or any tech that I currently use or have checked out in the past, everything will be linked down below. It's absolutely insane how many features DJI was able to cram into this tiny little drone. It's tough to choose what feature I want to cover first, but let's cover this little screen that's in the front of the Neo 2. It shows what pre-flight mode you pick with the buttons on the side. This is just for the quick flight modes if you don't want to use your smartphone or the controller. Moving over to the camera, you now have a 2-axis gimbal for even better stabilized video while flying. Sporting a larger 1/1.3 inch CMOS sensor for better low-light video. And now being able to record 4K at 100 FPS is also a nice upgrade. And probably the biggest upgrade to the Neo 2 is having these omnidirectional obstacle avoidance sensors on the top and the bottom. And they do a pretty good job. The Neo 1 had 22 gigs of onboard storage and the Neo 2 has 49 gigs. I'm no mathematician, but that's at least double the storage. But my favorite feature is the gesture controls. It makes me feel like I have telekinetic powers. And you also have voice control, but I personally wouldn't really use it that much. It's not often I like a product this much, and it's because I can see myself using the Neo 2 a lot in my daily life. And it mostly comes down to the subject tracking and the follow mode. I've been riding my e-bike a lot, and it's very convenient being able to throw the Neo 2 in my bike bag. With the omnidirectional avoidance, I can feel safer letting it film me and follow me while I ride. And it did a pretty good job dodging trees and even people, even though I did crash it a few times and even breaking one of the propellers. But in its defense, I was riding my bike at 15 to 20 miles an hour, and DJI says the max follow speed of the Neo 2 is I think 26 miles an hour. Now, unlike all the leaks were saying, the Neo 2 doesn't have D-Log, and I'm okay with that. You really wouldn't be using your Neo 2 to replace your other camera drones like the Mini series. It would have been nice, but I think having that larger 1/1.3 inch CMOS sensor and the 4K 100 FPS, I think it's totally fine. The colors and image quality look great. The DJI Fly App is pretty nice too. You have all your basic flight settings and you're even able to fly the Neo 2 manually, but it is really hard to fly like this. For the follow modes, you have the dial in the middle to choose what camera angle you would like the Neo 2 to follow you from. To the left and the right, you have the distance and the camera angle. You can always change these on the fly with your hand gestures. Speaking of hand gestures, these were really fun to use. Just use your open palm, and once the blue light turns on the Neo 2, you can move your hand around to change the follow angle. With two open palms moving your hand apart, it'll push the Neo 2 out, and bringing your hands closer will bring the drone closer. I do wish it was easier to change the video from horizontal to vertical because you do have to go deep into the settings to change it. It's just not very easy. Also, unfortunately, if you were to use the smartphone or the follow setting, you can't change any of the ISO or shutter settings, so everything will be recorded in auto. As for flying the Neo 2 normally with a controller like the NCR3, it was amazing. It flies super smooth just like any other DJI drone, and I was able to get some really nice shots with it. The only hiccup I had was I was getting a lot of false positives with the obstacle avoidance even in the open air. I was like 200 feet up in the air, there was no trees, no cables, it was just kind of stuttering a little bit and thinking there was stuff around it. Reminder, I was using unreleased firmware, so maybe when the Neo 2 comes out fully, they will have that all fixed out and they can do some tweaks with the obstacle avoidance. Overall, I'm super happy with the Neo 2. It's great for beginners who don't want to spend a lot of money on their first drone. You can easily just grab this and throw it in a bag if you want to go hiking and it can follow you around, or you can use a controller and get some really good shots with it. I plan to use the Neo 2 a lot in the summer when I'm able to ride my bike again or go hiking on some of the new trails. It can kind of follow me around and just get some good shots that way. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you sticking around to the end of the video. It really does help me out a lot. Don't forget to leave a like and comment if you plan on picking up the Neo 2. I'm kind of curious. I had a lot of fun with it. I want to see if you guys will like it too.